Hey guys. Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you guys. Sorry to just start a little bit late. Had some stuff to do, but guys, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. We know what that means, guys. Send the asteroid, guys. Send the asteroid. Now, guys, I was gonna do a video. A live on that crazy Mormon mom chick that's in the news for abusing her kids. But then I heard a story today in the gym, guys. And guys, we're gonna talk about accusations today, guys. Okay? Because I heard a story at the gym and then I saw this in the news. Okay, guys, Pyro, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Hold on, Michael. Okay, it's funny. This topic has been on my mind for a while because the Michael Irvin thing happened. So Michael Irving, if you guys don't remember, he was a former football player, and this woman had accused him of SA right before the Super Bowl, and he got kicked off of ESPN. So he countersued, okay, and they settled. Marriott settled because Marriott was not trying to um um help provide footage and everything. Here, let's go over here. Jeffrey Russell Jr. Facts, dude. Facts. Yep. Look at this. So, guys, Michael Irvin, he settled his case, and now he's back on NFL Network. So, do you think anything's going to happen to this woman that accused him? Honestly, he's going to sue her. He already said, he said, I'm coming for her, man. Because even the footage shows, she said that he made all these comments, tried to grab her and do all this stuff, and he didn't do any of that. Look at that. He settled a $100 million lawsuit against Arizona Marriott over allegations that he had inappropriate physical conduct with a female hotel staffer. Irvin denied allegations and sued the Marriott for $100 million in damages. He said, I couldn't even tell you what she looks like. I don't even know who I'm talking about. This just blows my mind. In 2023, they were still dragging and hanging black men. Okay. So, two witnesses also spoke at the same time. So, I remember, guys, I have a video on this on my channel. And yeah, they were like, dude, so one of the Australian men said he didn't know who he was because he's an NFL fan. But then another guy said that he met Irvin and that he didn't really do anything. Both the men said that they didn't see any behavior from Irvin that was cause for concern. The lawsuit said Irvin had a brief and friendly interaction with the Marriott employee lasting no longer than 1 minute. Oh, guys, here I'm gonna drop the link to anyone who wants to come up because, guys, it's story time here. All right, it's story time. I heard a story today, and this is someone that I know. Right? Look at that. The lawsuit said, okay. Nonetheless, Marriott recklessly reported to the NFL that Mr. Irvin has somewhat acted inappropriately, even though in the brief interaction with multiple witnesses, nothing took place other than a friendly interaction that ended with a handshake. So, guys, he sued and he settled, so he got money for this. But, guys, imagine the damage that's still done to his reputation. All right. So, guys, story time. Okay. There's this guy that I know from the gym. He's a young guy. He's like 22, right? And he's in college. You know, guys, how I feel about college. If you're not going to college for science, technology, engineering, math, IT, what's the point, right? And this kid's already going to school for like political science or something silly. But anyways, he was talking to this one girl. And they were talking for like 3 or 4 months, and he hadn't smashed yet. So I told him in straight AJ style, dude, what are you doing? Why are you even talking to this chick still? Why? You're not getting anything out of it, right? So he started talking to this other girl. And the other girl is talking. He goes on Instagram and he sees that she's messaging, liking all these other dudes' posts and doing all this other stuff. And he did some more digging. He finds out that he's taking her out on dates, but she's smashing all these dudes on campus. Araiza Gamer, what's up, man? So he's like, wait a minute, this is crazy, right? Then he finds out that she's engaged. Okay? So he goes, AJ, man, I can't believe she's engaged. What should I do? And guys, I said not a damn thing. Because that's none of your business. Guys, if you're ever messing with a chick, you find out that or if your friends messing with a girl and you or anyone is messing with anyone and they're engaged or whatever, guys, stay out of it. Unless it's your brother, your sister, or maybe like one of your homeboys. But if it's just some girl that you're smashing or some friend or some acquaintance of yours, guys, stay out of it. Stay out of it. So something happened and someone told this girl's fiance that she was messing around on him. I don't know if it was my friend or not, but my friend goes to school with this girl. Guys, do you know this girl went to the school and said that my friend was being inappropriate towards her? Can you believe that? Was sending basically did a false grape accusation.
What's good, AJ?
Clown world. What's up, man? So then this young guy who's a senior in college ends up in the grape advocate's office at his school, and he's like, "What's going on here?" Da 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 da. And he had to show the text messages and all this stuff. Now, I think that the grape advocate guy was one of his professors, so the guy actually sat down and listened to him, and this kid's still completely oblivious. He's like, "Well, she's a bitch, and she's this, but she doesn't understand." I'm like, "Dude, what are you talking about? Dude," I said, you could have been totally doomed. I said, if this is as far as it's gonna go, you are the luckiest man I've ever met.
That's true.
Think about how lucky this guy is. He could have got kicked out of school. He could have got arrested. He could have all that. And then he goes, and guys, here we go. Well, I don't think that I would have gotten in trouble because she didn't have any evidence. You know what I said to him?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
He honestly believes that.
Ooh.
He honestly thinks that evidence is an actual thing. I said, dude, what if she would have accused you of stuff on Facebook and it got out? What if she would have called the news? What then? I said, the school doesn't need evidence. They have to save face.
Yes, that's true.
It's crazy. And guys, there's a school near me. Hold on. School. And mishandled. There's a school right near me now that's in trouble. Brown saying that that they mishandled a grape case. So you know these schools now, guys, are going to be on high alert now. But if they get any activity when it comes to any of that stuff, you are done. Pyro, dude, help me. Like, what? Why do you think these guys, with all the information that like all of us give out on the internet, why do you think they're so fucking naive? And that I hate to swear. I try to not swear, but this kid was just like, duh. And I'm like, dude. Whoever you pray to, I said, you need to be thanking him. Get your prayer rug, get your cross, whatever, dude. Because, dude, he could have been toast.
Yes, AJ, I think it's an the norm. I think it's because you have the normie mindset. So he doesn't think about that, and he doesn't take it in. Like he
Facts.
just
Yep.
goes day by day without watching news, without doing anything, like doing no research.
Yep.
Because I've heard about like multiple essay cases, people who doesn't even have like evidence get kicked out and lose their like scholarship and all this stuff, even when they didn't do anything wrong. So they shouldn't. I mean, so they should already be hearing these type of stuff going all over the place, especially in college. So it's probably a normie. I don't have anything against normies, but if you get what I mean, yeah, that's all I got to say. AJ, yeah, was my mic on off or something, or you couldn't hear me? Oh, you guys couldn't hear me. Oh, you guys can hear me. Let me leave and come back. Leave.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hold on. Something's wrong with the sound. Hold on. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
can hear
okay.
you.
All right. I'm open on your different window. I apologize. What's going on, guys? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Like, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm a bit of fan of Jay's for a long minute. Always wanted to do like this specific episode with him in regards
Yeah,
to being in the military. I think we got to set that up some other.
yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, or we can hear you now. The hell?
I've been up on myself. Like, I think was one of his like his 1,100 first person to subscribe to him.
The hell? Hold on. My bad. What the?
Yeah,
Let me see. All right. You do me a favor. Can you say something real quick?
yeah.
Oh, okay, good, good. It's working now. All right, cool. Oh yeah. In regards to this subject, I've been corresponding with AJ for a minute as far as like false essay cases and stuff. I'm in the quote unquote armed forces. I'm not gonna say what branch I'm in, but that's like a really big thing. I remember when I was going to a specific school so I can become promoted. And in that school, we would have to take a class where one of the subjects was we had to write a essay on like why is this program good, and the program is associated with SA. And
Yeah.
the thing about it is in the paper, in some of the old papers that they wrote, the numbers that they talked about in terms of, hey, the reporting
Can you guys hear me now?
Okay.
Yes.
We can definitely hear you now.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I was like, what is going on? All right, guys. Yeah. Sorry. So, Tactical. What's up, man? Jameson, I saw he was here, but I know that he usually has issues because he lives out in the boondocks. But yes, apologies, guys, about the technical issues here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
God's trying to take us down, man. That's for sure. But yeah, man. So like, I think there's a couple things about this story that like irk me the most, right? And number one is the fact that nothing's gonna happen to this girl that accused my friend. Okay, nothing. And he's like, well, I mean, it sucks for her because her parents are gonna think she's a slut. I'm like, you think that happening to her is like that you won? It's like, dude,
Wow.
she almost ruined your entire life, and you're like, well, her parents think that she's a slut, so it's okay. Please, come on, man. Like, what's going on here?
Is he just not aware of the current culture and environment?
No, I don't think that he's aware of what was at stake. Like, I honestly don't. I don't think that he realizes, like, he was like Neo in the Matrix dodging bullets. Like, seriously, man. Like,
without even knowing it.
This is crazy, dude. It's absolutely insane. Like, I don't understand how he could just not figure out, like, dude, this is basically like you're jumping out of a plane and your parachute doesn't open until like 50 feet above the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Like, that's how close he came a pubic hair away from total doom.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I think the problem, and I see it now with the quote unquote young warriors that I work with that are under my charge, and a lot of them, it's kind of like they're young, like 19, 20. So all of this stuff that me and you and the rest of us have seen for the past like 15 years, that has not been like on their radar for them to like understand the full context of what's going on. So it's kind of like we were born prior to World War II, and they were born after, so they don't understand, like, oh my God, like this is the actual environment that they're in now, and they don't understand the context of radical feminism and Marxism and all this other crazy stuff going on. I think that's what the issue is.
Yeah. Look at this. So this is a Michael Irvin footage, right? So here we go.
Yeah, I remember that.
And luckily, everyone in the comments is on our side. You know what I'm saying? Look at this.
He touches her up, steps back.
So this is the footage.
Then they are partly obscured by a column in the lobby. Then they appear to shake hands, talk, and Irvin seems to touch her elbow briefly. She steps back. They keep talking. About 70 seconds pass. Touches her other elbow, laughs. They shake hands and walk away. Irvin looks back and appears to slap himself in the face. Irvin's attorney said the employee did not look uncomfortable to them and focused on a man several feet away who can be seen clapping, suggesting he, who they believe is the woman's manager, might have been angry with her for talking to Irvin. Of course, the one thing this video does not
manager.
Of course it doesn't have audio. Right, guys? Of course.
Yes.
And they had to actually basically sue to get this footage from Marriott. You remember his lawsuit saying that they just went forward and reported this without even confirming anything. They just went to NFL and said, "Oh, by the way, your guy did this."
Rinks didn't really remember the incident, but today said their conversation was about football, the shows he worked on, and where the employee could watch them. In a filing last week, Marriott claimed instead he made sexually explicit comments to the employee. Here is Irvin's response to that.
So, I don't speak like that. You know what I mean? I've never spoken like that. So I'm not even, I totally deny saying that. I totally deny saying that.
And yesterday, Irvin voluntarily dismissed his $100 million lawsuit against Marriott, but immediately refiled a new one.
Now, let's see if I can find a news report of, hold on.
Yo, here's my question. was this like a new claim that the hotel said that he said something sexually explicit to her? Like, was that originally what they said he did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see.
Well, he's a football player. I'm surprised he didn't smack her on the behind. Did she?
Good job.
Usually in church.
Look at that.
He seems like he's a clean dude. He seems like a clean guy.
Let's see here if I can see that.
I'm starting to see a pattern in all this right
Here
now.
she comes. He sees her back there where he's vectored.
Who is this moron? Trying to say he actually did it? Oh, he's saying that's bad for Marriott. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, clown world, dude. Yeah, hold on. hold on.
When did this event happen? I'm trying
This
to
happened right before the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So
When did-
Candace Owens thought he was guilty. Oops. That didn't age too well there, Candace.
Here's my other question. When did remember that other black guy, the one that plays in the Loki TV show? He's supposed to be Kang. He plays the role of Kang in the Loki TV show. He's supposed to be he played Kang.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on. Jonathan Majors.
His trial got delayed.
Yes, yeah, man.
I thought they threw it out because they found evidence that he was actually fucking innocent. It was the cop that was being an asshole.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he's actually in Loki season 2, so which is coming out soon. So I'm assuming that but everyone that dropped him, I'd sue him. I'm telling you, I shoot.
Yep.
You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. Everybody gets a lawsuit. Shoot, I'd be suing the fuck out of. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss.
But I'd be seeing. It's so like I don't want to even say scary, but like you starting to see these patterns now, like just dudes getting like dudes that are kind of like on the cusp of like success, like Jonathan Majors, like the stuff that he's going through. Like he basically got his big break. He's done stuff in the past.
Yeah, he did 2 big blockbusters in a row. He did Creed 3 and he did Ant-Man, which you know Ant-Man didn't do very well, but still there's still big movies. You know what I'm saying? And guys, this is all about power.
Yeah,
women want to cut the power, and you might be asking yourself, is because there's a system. There's a system put in place that allows them to take the power from men. Okay, and I'm telling you, just like child support and all this other stuff, there are these trad cons and simps that are putting these systems in place to give power to themselves, just like money to themselves, using the government and women as a proxy.
That's true.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is. It's crazy. Now, guys, hold on. Let's go to Mel Tucker here, okay? Now, look at this. Mel Tucker. So supposedly he was doing some work with some grape advocate, okay? Let's see. Guys, drop a like on the stream. It really helps with the all-knowing algorithm. And yeah, guys, let's see. Yeah. So hold on. Brenda, what is this? I sell propane and propane accessories, right? Okay. On Tuesday, the day after Mel Tucker released a lengthy statement through his lawyer, proclaiming his innocence after being accused of harassing Brenda Tracy, survivor and violence prevention educator who served as a consultant to Tucker in Michigan State, among other schools. She responds through her lawyer. And her lawyer, of course, his name is Karen. Of course, right? Come on, man. They're trying to say that he was harassing her on the phone, and then and then jerking his gherkin on the phone with her. Does that even really does that even sound logical?
She heard the flapping sounds in the background.
I guess so, dude. Like, that is crazy. So, guys, look, I'm angry that my right to confidentiality has been violated. Someone leaked her identity. Now, guys, if it's up to me, see, in Ireland, the accused is anonymous and the accuser is anonymous. Okay? But in the United States, the accused is not, and the accuser is, which is BS.
That's done on purpose too. That was done on purpose. You remember all that stuff that happened like in the mid 2000s with the whole like the Duke lacrosse.
Yes.
It was kind of like after that. So it was the Duke lacrosse mattress girl in the Rolling Stones, and then after that you saw like when they pushed the Dear John letter from Obama.
Yep.
And what it did was it kind of removed due process rights from the accused, and so colleges started to set up like equity / I forgot the name, basically
DEIA foolishness.
Yeah, basically like offices where they had a tribunal deciding. They weren't lawyers, they weren't like counselors,
detectives, and they weren't officers. And these knuckleheads like, the schools need to handle this. So you're taking this out of the hands of the police that are trained to do this.
Yes.
And then what happens is that even when these mostly men do get kicked out of school, they complain that he wasn't punished harshly enough. Well, you didn't send it to the police.
No, mind you, the majority of those cases, the dudes were innocent. They were found innocent.
Absolute
and they still were kicked out of the school, and their lives were destroyed. Like he's right what he's saying. This was all of this stuff that's happening now. It was a slow build up.
Look at all these headlines. Mel Tucker made millions while he delayed the Michigan State essay case. Of course, a woman had to have written this.
Yeah.
No, well, whoever this Kenny Jacoby person, he's a woman. Look at this.
You never can tell anymore.
In the harassment case against University football coach Mel Tucker was supposed to have taken place weeks ago. It was planned for the week before the 2023 season began, but Tucker and his attorney got it pushed back to October. He's accused of making unwanted comments and flogging the Dolphin during an April 2022 phone call. A prominent grape survivor and activist he hired to edit. How does that even make sense? This is a person that's been through the survivor. He's look at this person. Hold on. Let's see here. Where's the race card out? Let's just.
Did he mention a loofah at all during this conversation?
Look, this is her. This is her.
That's about a 20-year-old reference.
Look at that. That's her. Look at that. Does that even make sense? Like, how does this story even make sense? He was on the phone with her, and all of a sudden he started talking sex talk, and then friggin' polishing the old bayonet. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Come on, man. Come on. More of the same Darvo. What's okay? She's even using buzzwords.
Of course.
She's saying Darvo is deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. What? Guys, people probably hire this person to give talks and seminars and stuff, dude, and they pay all of this money just to figure out that.
It really looks like the new way to do like Emmett Till.
Come on.
It's like-
Thank you very much. Yep. And
Yep.
that's why the race card is out.
It
Facts.
seems like not necessarily like based on race, but it seems like all of these cases that are coming out against black dudes, this is white women.
If it walks like a duck, talks
yeah.
like a duck, guys. I don't think he did this. This story doesn't even make any sense.
That's
Why
true.
would he do that? Why? Hold on. So she's saying that she's angry that her confidentiality was breached. It's unacceptable that survivors must endure continued violations of our agency. And I guarantee, watch, he's probably the richest guy that she's ever dealt with. What is his salary? Mel Tucker salary. He had a 10-year, $95 million contract extension in 2021. That's crazy.
For speaking engagements or the play?
This is her, guys. Crying. No, for coaching the team.
Oh.
Mel Tucker, $95 million 10-year contract extension. That is absolutely crazy. Think about that. That's like 7.9 million a year. That's crazy. And I guarantee she's like, ooh, money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. He'll never coach again. Insider discusses Mel Tucker's future. Guys, something's going on here.
You think?
There has to be.
Like,
what in the world? Coach, this guy pointed to the ethical clauses in his contract that could allow Michigan State to fire him without paying him the rest of his salary. There you go. There you go. They probably don't want to pay him. He probably pissed off someone, and they're not trying to pay him anymore. Now, guys, I wonder, do they have a recording of the phone call? Probably not. And it's funny how just her word and all this comes crashing down. Absolutely insane. Guys, someone please make sense of this. Someone please.
There is no sense. You gotta do like Johnny Depp. You gotta do like Johnny Depp. Record your shit.
Oh, well, we were on the phone and all of a sudden he started talking dirty to me.
He was recording?
And then all of a sudden I heard him take out the lotion.
No, that was me pressing the record button.
And then I heard him I heard a fapping noise.
Could you imagine,
like, guys? Come on. This is insane. And look at how, like, this is just her word. There's no evidence at all. And look at, like I said, all these headlines. Hold on, where did the headlines go? Hold on. Where is it? All these headlines are all negative. Mel Tucker photos removed from Spartan Stadium. Look at that. Michigan should not benefit from Mel Tucker, but it probably will. Please. Come on, man. Look at this. Tucker's misconduct case gives a school cause to fire him without paying his $80 million buyout. I swear to God, guys, that has to be it. That has to be it. Maybe
you think they hired her? You think they hired her under the table?
No, well, no, they probably have something's going on with like the budget or something, and they're like, "Damn, we overspent." So we need to. Oh, hey, Emoji Mr. Man, I've got all your emails, so I'm gonna start reacting to a lot of the stuff that you sent me soon, man. Trust me. There are just times I don't have time to answer the emails in my Gmail. So look at that. Look, secretly, a woman. dude, these guys who write this, these male feminist guys, can you think of anything worse? Seriously, can you think of anything worse than these male bashing male feminists with no testicles that honestly think they can get chicks by, yeah, man. Toxic males are assholes, man. But I'm not like that, bro. I like burned incense.
And they turn out
That's
to be
like
the worst ones. They turn out to be the worst ones.
Seriously, man.
Yeah,
Come
fucking
on.
CNN was like that.
To
Yeah,
tell you guys on a scale like they're right below simps. That's
Yeah.
how far they are.
yeah, that's true. Because at least simps, they might sell out their agenda in their actions, but they don't actually they don't actually come out and say it. You know what I'm saying? They don't actually do. Yeah, man. Guys are assholes, man. In sports, like, what is that? Like, why? Like, I don't get it, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
And then you hear the lotion.
That's so true, man. Guys, I think I did a video on this. It was one of my first ones, and I don't know if you guys watched it because this is back when I first started and I was nervous, and reading is really Anyways, it's like it was a long read, and it was bad because I was getting new to recording. But do you guys remember the case of the girl? And she met the guy. Wears dresses. And she was
What's the story?
Oh my god. He's so fashion forward. I mean, he's so wait, hold on, guys. I pulled this up. Look at this. Look.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
I just this popped up. Look at this. I'm a heterosexual man, but my wardrobe is 50% women's clothes. I love wearing heels and skirts to the office, and my wife doesn't mind.
Is it? Oh yeah, he did marry her. Yup, I remember this. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and his wife thinks she's straight. I mean, thinks he's straight. Come on, dude. Look at this. Mark Bryan from Texas proudly dons women's skirts and heels to his day job. Look at that. Where's this? Yeah. Look at you guys, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
This country's
Oh Jesus.
What's with Mills Lane in the skirt?
Oh Jesus.
This
Let's
country's
get it
He
done.
looks
on.
like this
Look at
financial
that.
advisor.
Look at that. He says, look. Oh, guys. Okay, guys. I know we are so off topic here. But look, guys, it gets good. He's 63. He's a robotics engineer. He's in Texas. But look, he's in that kind of newer agey tech stuff. So they probably let him do everything. He sees clothing as genderless, despite receiving stares from strangers when he goes out in public. Look, Mark, here we go, guys, is a straight cis male and is supported by his wife. Said, I've received a bit of backlash from the LDHD TV community, accused of me not standing with them, but how I dress is not about gender or sexuality. There it is, guys. There it is. So because he says he's not a wokey woke, they're giving him hate when he just wants to live his life.
Wow.
Guys, look at the look. All right. I can't go into too hard, or they're gonna say that I'm bullying, right? Guys, look at this. Look at this. So he's saying that he used to listen to Kiss back in the day, and they had heels. So now he wants to wear heels. I'd wear heels in college with my girlfriend at the time. She also loved heels.
No, he goes to the White Swallow. I'm sorry.
Guys, look at this. All right. Okay, guys, I can't.
So what does the guy who's banging his wife wear?
Oh man, he said, "Oh look." However, he confessed that he's received backlash from an unexpected community, the LDHD TV, who have accused him of not standing with them. Because guys, they're bullies. These activists are bullies. They want everything to be their way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what, guys? You know what? I was talking trash about this dude, and I will continue to. But at least he's not as much of a goofball as I thought, because he's pissing off the wokey woke. So give him a round of applause, guys. In that case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. He has an Instagram that has 620,000 followers.
Wait, how old is this article in the story though? Yeah, let's check that out.
That he's had his Instagram since 2020, and this is March 2023. So in 3 years.
Okay, so it's a new article. Okay, I was about to say, like, hey, a lot can change in a couple years.
Look at this. He said, "I'm not fighting for the community, but I'm fighting for equality. I'm in no way fighting against the community. I'm fighting for everyone to have the freedom to dress how they wish." Look at that. His platform has seen him land in photo shoots like Harper's Bazaar and Vogue.
Yep,
you can get Vogue for just doing this.
Hey, God. Man, we have a man that got Woman of the Year. This shit ain't that strange.
This is crazy, man. What is going on?
How is this shocking to you? Like, we had Bruce Jenner, like Bruce Jenner.
Guys. What is hold on. There's an article here.
I mean, we're arguing about what a woman is. Like, this is this is actually literally a step back, believe it or not, because at least he's not like full transformer. You know what I mean? Like fake hair. And...
Done. This one lady said, "All right, guys." She said, hold on. Look at this. I'm an feminist who's attracted to manly men." Yikes, guys. Yikes. Hold on. What is this? I have intermittently been dating online for over 2 years. I dated all kinds of men, those in white collar jobs and blue collar ones. White men, dark men, young men, older men, tall men, short men, men who lie about their relationship status. What hasn't wavered is that as a traditionally feminine woman, I end up being attracted to men who come off as traditionally masculine. Even though she's a feminist writer. Come on, guys. Do you honestly believe that she's traditionally feminine? Come on, guys.
No.
What does she look like? Is there a picture in here?
She's the embodiment of being a vegan activist. but still can't let go of meat because meat is tasty. If you get what I mean.
My boyfriend was intimidated by my sexual history, so I dumped him. Wait, are you sure he just didn't ghost you and you were like, wait, how to find a feminist boyfriend? What is this the Washington Post? Okay, hold on.
No, I didn't get dumped. He was just intimidated by me.
Yep, facts. Yep. I find myself being charmed by brash and often oafish inappropriateness of some men. The way that they clumsily flirt. Of course, look. She is saying nothing but bad things about the guys that she's letting shoot up the club. Right? Look at this.
So basically she's talking about the Chads.
Look at this. But slowly something's happening. Many manly men are becoming wise to the ways in which patriarchy has diminished their lives as well. Just as women have been sold a bill of sour goods about our worth, men have been sold something similar. Like me, they're becoming to fresh insights that emotions have purpose.
No, this is bullshit. This is not a real article.
Come on, dude. Come on.
It's not a real article. It's not a real article.
What are you talking
it's
about?
a feminist puff piece That's all it is.
Guys,
It's
no. In the past 2 years of dating in the middle age bracket, I felt this disconnect. Well, we're responding to conditioned stereotypes, the shallow beauty, the raising man, and the end, no one is committing to the long haul. Both sexes are confused about what they really, really want. There's a good chance this is part of the reason that as an intelligent, capable woman, I'm still very single. Guys, what did she say she is?
She's admitting
middle-aged.
Yeah, she's
middle-aged.
Middle-aged.
She's admitting passively that she's admitting passively that all the shit that she was doing, the ideology itself, it's failing and it doesn't fucking work. Like you can see what she's saying. Like I'm attracted to
all this is copium, though, guys. She knows she's doomed. All the Chads and Tyrone stopped talking to her 10 years ago.
Yep.
So now she has to make up all this foolishness to try and be like, yeah, well, because look, hold on. I can say that the guy that I met from the bike race who showed up puffed up and ready to show off ended up being a sensitive man and doting and caring father to 2 girls. He still mansplains more than any guy I've ever met. But after a few months of knowing him, I'm certain he doesn't underestimate my intelligence. Blah.
It sounds like she wants a man to call her and talk dirty to her.
I guess.
No, this article just don't feel real.
It's like, copium, dude. It's copium. Straight up.
I don't know. Like, it feels like it's just chock full of like buzzwords and catchphrases.
Yeah,
like it's
because she's old and no one wants her anymore, and she's trying to find ways. Guys, I can't find this article. Sorry, but there was an article, right? And this lady met this guy, and she was like, "Oh my god, he's so progressive and blah blah blah." Right? She said that on their 3rd date, he said that he would cook for her, so they went to his house, and he was like, "Look at my dress collection," and he cooked her dinner. And as they sat there dancing to slow music with her hands on his body wrapped in green sequins, right? But then what happened was that he had proposed to her like 9 or 10 months later. And she said yes, but then as they're planning the wedding, she was talking about the dress. And then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, look, I have a wedding dress too." And he puts on his wedding dress and he's jumping around the house wearing his wedding dress. And then she's like, and she was like, "Wait a minute." Like now that she's thinking about, settling down and having kids, she said that she wants a guy who wears flannels and fixes cars and you know what I mean?
Yep. Because they're stupid. They followed that bullshit. They know either consciously or subconsciously it's all crap, and they fucked the earlier part of their lives up. My bad for cursing. They messed up the early part of their lives.
Just don't use the F word, and you're fine.
Okay. They messed up the early part of their lives, and now, like you said, it's copium. They're using the catchphrases and the buzzwords, and you can see it, right? It comes off as if it's an attack on patriarchy or whatever, but it's really just an admittance that, oh, I seem to be like, I really want a manly man, blah, 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 and yada, yada, that accept me for the feminist stuff, whatever the hell they trying to say it. But it's really just them admitting we were wrong about everything. And because of the ideology, I'm just repulsive to people. That's basically what all of it is. We've been seeing this for the past couple of years, like all the articles in regards to like the different topics, like, oh, I can't seem to find a man or something like that. Or I'm having trouble in the workplace, or women marrying themselves and giving like a 10 point whatever, like, hey, this is the single life and yada yada yada. It's all the same stuff,
but it's all just lying to themselves because they lied to themselves and each other. Because I used to see it all the time, right? I would see all these girls because, guys, I went to college in woke land, all right? And guys, all these girls that I knew that were like, "Oh, F the patriarchy," a lot of them ended up getting married, but it's like they're lucky. The lucky ones were actually cute enough to put off marriage enough to where they still had the looks, right? But then a lot of girls wasted their 20s and early 30s on this patriarchy BS, and even the ones who did want to date on this whole "I don't want a traditionally masculine man," then all of a sudden biology kicks in the same way that there's a lady Susan Vinker, and she has a YouTube channel.
She has a new video out now.
Huh?
She has a new video out now talking about something similar.
Yeah, she had a saying, "There's nothing more sad than a woman who figured out she wanted kids and it's too late. There's nothing more sad than that." And a lot of these girls figure out that they want a masculine, real man that's going to handle stuff, but it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Look. All right, here we go. Here's the timeline, guys. Look at this. Okay, and guys, listen to the foolishness here. Oh, hold on. Do we ever look check out a news report? Hold on, Mel. Hold on. Here we go. Let's do this.
Many Michigan State University fans are still shocked over allegations of sexual harassment against head football coach Mel Tucker.
Well, today, acting head football coach Harlan Barnett will speak out for the first time since Tucker's suspension. For his part, Tucker issued a response to the allegations yesterday, and then his accuser, Brenda Tracy, fired back.
Tucker insists the allegations against him.
Everyone in the comments is saying, look, she set him up. Look at this. This is Michigan State trying to get out of that crazy contract. Facts right there, guys. This is this person said it. This is a great opportunity for MSU to get rid of him as a coach. This scandal allows MSU to get out of his $95 million contract. Look at that, man.
How long was he a coach though for?
He was fired. I mean, I don't know. Look at that. Look at that. Someone said that they're trying to get out of their contract. It's so obvious. It's funny. Look at that. She's for the streets. Look her up. Look at that. Set up, shakedown, repeat. Facts. Look at that, man. Look at that. Come on.
It's almost like they're like
completely false.
Yeah, yep, that's true.
They're like
calling the university's investigation a shame.
Yep. Look at that.
That is not subject to Title IX. Tracy then issued a statement calling Tucker's response more victim blaming and lies.
Oh, those buzzwords.
Darren Cunningham joins us live from MSU's Detroit Center in Midtown with more on the investigation and where this all goes from here. Darren.
Keenan, Alicia, good morning. In that letter to news media, Mel Tucker stated this investigation is not a Title IX investigation, nor is it a Title IX hearing, because he says the situation does not qualify. And while that may turn out to be the case, MSU does have a separate relationship, violence, and sexual misconduct policy that the university appears to feel Mel Tucker may have violated.
I was kind of disappointed. I was very disappointed.
Michigan State University fans are still coming to grips with allegations against head football coach Mel Tucker, who is accused of sexually harassing a rape survivor who was hired by the university to educate its student athletes about sexual assault. Tucker admits to touching himself during a phone call with her. He said it was consensual.
He said,
whoa. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute.
That changes things.
Wait a minute. That changes things, dude. Whoa. Wow.
That changes a lot.
What?
We need to get our hands on that phone call so we can see where it was consensual.
No. Guys. All right. I had said earlier when I talked about the knuckleheaded chick who was talking about the brick in the face chick that she didn't acknowledge that she was wrong. Guys, in this case, okay, I thought the whole thing was fabricated, but apparently he was on the phone polishing the old bayonet. So guys, AJ can say that, hey, look, there was a little tidbit that I didn't know about. So guys, hey, I don't want to say take this one on the chin. Pause.
Take the L. Take that L. Take that L.
I will take that L, dude. Guys, this guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
This guy's an idiot.
He's like the what's that? The comedian, the one that
Louis C.K.
Yeah, like what is that compulsion like? Like the
I don't know.
Like the dudes be like calling, like, you know what I mean, like calling them on the phone and be like, hey, I wanna polish the, you know, I wanna beat the dolphin or do this weird shit in front of you.
But here's the thing but the thing about like okay, guys, there's a couple of things that people don't understand. Okay, like the whole Louis C.K. thing, dude. You were in his office, or just like leave. You know what I'm saying? Like I sat there the whole time, and he get up and walk away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Why was this chick on the phone the whole time he was doing this? Like, it sounds like they had something going on, and then he dumped her. You know what I'm saying? But like, imagine dude starts talking to dirty, and then all of a sudden he's flogging the old dolphin, and then she was just on the phone the whole time. Something's fishy.
PTSD, basically.
The thing is, guys, this guy's an idiot for even doing this in the first place.
Yeah,
It's
like the Me Too thing. Like the one of the things about the Me Too movement was, one of the premises was that, like, in terms of Harvey Weinstein or whatever his name is?
Don't say his name. Just say HW.
Okay. Oh, okay, HW. All right. My bad.
Yeah.
So the thing about the premise behind that was that when the actresses said that, hey, they were put into a situation where they would not be able to get this part if they didn't do this thing, and it was kind of like, it seems like there's a difference between, hey, you can get this part if you do this thing for me, versus you're not going to get this part if you don't do this thing for me. You get what I'm trying to say?
But
like,
that doesn't matter, though, because they could have said no. Hey, here's the thing. Here's because I was going to get into that. Here's the thing, guys. No one forced them to do anything.
Yeah.
They could have said no, and then if HW goes down, then they should give back all the money that they made off those roles, and then they should go to jail, because all those chicks. If what he did was bad, and it wasn't right, obviously, but they're just as bad because a lot of them sent their girlfriends, their daughters, their nieces, whatever, over to him too.
Yeah.
So they're just as liable here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the point I'm trying to bring up is I don't think it was so out of all of them, right? If this was an alleged thing that was going on and people knew about it, right? Like the casting seat, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it was necessarily like, you can't get this part if you don't do this. I think it was they understood, I want to get this part a lot very badly. And so it was a mutual exchange. But what's happened is that with the Me Too movement, what happened was, now they're going back 20, 30 years and twisting something that they actively participated in. They weren't coerced, they weren't forced into it. It was, hey, I got you if you got me, sort of thing. And now they're trying to spin it, since they're all like, think about it, all of them are like 50-plus-year-old has-beens. They have no money. They're not stars anymore. And it was just them getting the get back, basically, in my opinion, generally speaking, in his case.
Well, I can tell you that the whole HW thing, they're acting like he was holding a gun to their heads, and he wasn't. They came in there. They could have said no. They benefited from it, and then these are the same people who want to say that women should be able to withdraw consent the next day after sex.
Yeah,
it's clown world, absolute clown world. But yeah, like, guys,
it's about power.
This guy's an idiot for even putting himself in this position in the first place.
Agreed.
All that over, guys. He could have at least smashed. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
over some phone stuff. Come on, man. I guarantee that she was trying to get on him because she saw that 95 million. And then she was like, "Are you gonna leave your wife?" He's like, "No." So then all of a sudden, guys, hell hath no fury, the woman scorned.
It's all fabricated, but
You got
we'll
Mike
just have to
Tyson.
see when the
You got Mike Tyson basically.
Fan Maceo Rhodes makes reference to this letter released Monday by Tucker. In it, Tucker calls the investigation a sham and says the allegations fall outside of Title IX or any university policy. However, MSU does have a separate policy that this could fall under.
Funny how that
Universities
works.
are allowed to do
I
that.
see what they did.
They're not limited just to the laws that exist. They're allowed to create their own policies about conduct and behavior of employees and students.
Attorney Deb Gordon, who specializes in Title IX and sexual harassment cases, has represented parties on both sides. She says she disagrees with Tucker's assertion that the upcoming hearing is flawed.
Of course she does.
I see what they did. I see what they did.
Yep. They set it up to where
They create their
Funny
own.
how that works. How
Yep.
what they got him for fits into
their thing
and their little policy, right? Right, guys?
Oh my
Funny.
God. Yep.
Funny how that works.
Telling your story and being able to question your accuser, even if it's not under oath, that's your due process. You may want more, but the courts have said that's a minimum amount of due process.
In his letter, Tucker says, quote, "It was an entirely mutual, private event between two adults living at opposite ends of the country. She initiated the discussion that night, sent me a provocative picture of the two of us together, suggested what she may look like without clothes."
Ooh, look at that. I wonder if he's going to show the picture. So she set him up, dude. She's like, "Hey, you want to see my nudes? You want to see what I look like?" And this dude's like, "Oh, that sounds great. Knucklehead."
And never once during the 36 minutes did she object in any manner, much less hang up the phone, end quote. But not sitting by silently, the woman who lodged the complaint, Brenda Tracy, tweeted her own statement, saying in part, quote,
Now, guys, I guarantee that she did this, maybe had to have like a private thing with the school, and then didn't think that her name would be made public, but someone leaked her name to the press. Oops.
quote, "This is just more of the same Darvo, deflection, victim blaming, and lies that I've been dealing with now for months. Coach Tucker has been delaying and trying to stop the investigative process since the beginning," end quote.
The hearings on this whole issue are scheduled for October 5th and 6th. Tracy says that she will be there and that she will make herself available for Tucker's attorneys to cross-examine her.
Clown world, dude. I hope it was worth it, man. I hope it was worth it, dude.
It had to
$95
be.
million bucks.
Yep. I was just about to say that.
That's the most expensive phone sex of all time, right? Look at that. Come on, man.
Charlie Link to joining us in studio now to explain how this Title IX
Look at this guy.
investigation will work. Charlie.
I tell you what, a little complicated here, but we're going to try to break it all down. Title IX. Okay, first of all, Title IX is a federal law to prevent sex discrimination in education. And so we have to take a look at what did Mel Tucker actually do, and does that fall within Title IX?
Does this guy sell used cars in his free time? Right?
And we have to also take a look at what Michigan State University's policy discrimination, including sexual harassment. But MSU is on rule.
Oh, no.
Okay, I hear you. Do I think there's discrimination?
So it's basically Title IX, the same thing that was back in the day. It's basically Title IX, the same thing with the college kids from before. It's the same thing. It's the same because didn't she say before you have when she was talking about the accuser has the right to face the accused, but that's all that, you know what I mean? Like, because before you weren't given a lawyer, you weren't given any sort of representation. It was a freaking panel that you sat in front of, and you couldn't even face the person that's accusing you if they didn't want that to happen.
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay.
Set up to ensure that any sex discrimination stops.
What about just suing Michigan State or Mel Tucker in court for sexual harassment? Masturbated.
Yes, I
his
no.
own rule.
Okay, I hear you. Do I think there's actually a case to be brought under civil law for that? Sitting here right now, no, I don't think there's enough there.
So now let's focus on Mel Tucker's employment relationship. Could Mel Tucker lose his job by violating the policy? What do you think?
Yes, I do, because the way they have these policies set up, the university has huge discretion on what the penalty will be.
Of course they do. Of course they do. They want that money back. You know what I'm saying? They want the money back.
And the penalty could be Tucker gets fired and forfeits the roughly $80 million remaining on his contract. So, does that mean if you have phone sex, you could lose your job?
If it's the one phone sex incident, and it was not Mel Tucker, it was just an average person on campus, I highly doubt the person would be terminated for
Mel
this.
Tucker's being treated differently?
I don't know. We'll see what they do.
If Mel Tucker got fired for doing what he did,
Go on.
would you
He needs
represent
to
him
use
and
these.
sue
I
him?
hope that.
Guys, I've pulled the race card here. Hold on, where is it?
Yes. I was just about to bring that up.
I'm a poor black man.
Yep. He can definitely
That's
do that.
being discriminated against by Michigan State, and I guarantee everyone on the dean and all of his cronies are all cisgendered white men.
I was legit just about to say that. Oh, really? You want to play that
I'll
game?
show up in a friggin' dashiki in a BLM shirt in no time.
Yep.
Because I'm getting my 95 million. Shit. Come on, man.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'll tell you, though, it's $80 million. Here's the deal.
Facts. There it is. Based, man. There you go.
The only person that's going to be, or the only entity that's going to be sued here is probably going to be Michigan State.
Facts.
I think so. The issue is whether or not Mel Tucker can lose his job for violating either this Title IX or sexual harassment policy that Michigan State has. And I just read it. It's very loosey-goosey. So phone sex may come into that policy. Is she subject to that policy? Yeah, she can make a claim. She can't get anything. He could lose his job.
Funny how that
but
works.
then he'll likely sue the school because he'll say that it was my own personal issue. She has nothing to do with the school. It's all on my personal consensual
But she was
relationship.
brought to the school to speak on behalf of sexual abuse victims as.
Oh, shut up, Simpy McSimperson. What are you talking
It
about?
sounds like they're just ignoring. It sounds like they're ignoring the claim, which you could probably find out that he said it was consensual. That was the point. Yeah. So there's the consensual part about that, and then there's the policy where, from what he's saying, hey, we just don't want you having phone sex on the phone, regardless, as part of our policy.
This is just all too convenient. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and when you have $90 million at stake, you know, come on.
Kind of like as a volunteer, was she on
what?
staff?
So what?
But the question is, what was her role at Michigan State?
That's what it was. A one time. She was not an employee. She has no relationship other than one time talking about sexual. Does that rise to the level of a sexual harassment? The issue is, can she make a claim? And the answer is yes. Can she get money? The answer is no. So that's the issue. For her.
Man.
Oh, dude, he's
my man is spit fire. You kind of
my man, and look at her, what? A senorita chick over here is upset. Margarita's upset, dude. Look at her; she's not happy.
Remember, she can't. According to Deborah Gordon, she can't sue Michigan State. She can't sue Mel Tucker because not enough. If it was a touching, maybe a different thing, but it's not enough. That's not really the question. The question is, can Mel Tucker lose his job? And the answer is,
look at her face.
Yep.
Look at her face, dude. Look at her face.
Oh my God, he can see through the matrix.
Dude. She's like, how dare he?
He can see the T-1000.
Seriously.
That he comes under
Title IX, though, wasn't it to qualify? Wasn't it to protect students?
Yes, it was. It was originally. And equality in sports is really when Title IX came to be. However, Michigan State actually expands it a little bit more because they include all sexual harassment.
Okay.
So it is Title IX, but it's also this sexual harassment policy. But again, what's the remedy here? She makes the complaint. She can do it. The university investigates. The issue is, does Mel Tucker lose his job based on either the policy that they have, and he's got an employment contract, which we didn't even get into too, but he could have violated that. And if he did, he could be fired. Although I believe, and so does Deborah Gordon, that Tucker will sue the university if he's fired. A lot of ways to skin that cat.
And the hearing, we still have a hearing coming up as well, so we'll have to see what comes out.
And we still have a hearing coming up. And let it rip tomorrow.
We have Let It Rip on Wednesday. We'll be talking about all of this.
I want to see all these women in the comments that are going to be coming for. I mean, for this guy on the left, he's a misogynist. He hates women. La 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 la. You know what I'm saying? Dude told no lies. No lies at all. Tom, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, told no lies. So, guys, couple of things here. The guy's an idiot for even doing this in the first place because he's worth $95 million. And, guys, I think this is a setup. Guys, tactical pyro.
Yeah. All right.
Do you think this is a setup? Guys, drop a 1 in the comments if you think this is a setup.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good.
I definitely think it's set up.
Come on, man. $95 million. Renee, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, it has to be. Now, guys, we're going to switch gears here. Okay? Because this is a case that I saw today. And we're going to pull the article here, too. We'll watch.
School had been
Guys, this has to do with so many red pill stuff, manosphere stuff. This is like passport bros. This is single moms. This is false accusations, all wrapped into one. Hey, buckle in, guys.
Session here for about 2 weeks before MPS learned that police arrested one of their teachers for human trafficking.
What?
Disturbing allegations against MPS Chinese language teacher Christian Mothershead. Prosecutors detailed a double life, the 46-year-old teaching school by day, a Filipino woman and her son at his River West home. Police saying he forced them to clean, threatened to starve them, and sexually assaulted the woman. According to the criminal complaint, it all started in 2017 when Mothershead met the woman on AsianDating.com, flew to the Philippines, and arranged.
Yo, and she's a single mom, dude. Guys, hold on. Let's watch this, and then I'll tell you guys what I thought.
The woman and her son to come to Milwaukee. On Facebook, he even posted pictures and about his efforts to bring them to the U.S. In November 2018, when they arrived at the airport, the woman says Mothershead handed them cleaning gloves and a mask to clean his car. Thought, quote, that she was going to marry the defendant, be treated as a partner, and her son would receive an education. Instead, they were forced to clean his house, cook food, and treated like servants, adding she felt, quote, she was trapped and a slave. After a month of horrid conditions, the victim says she managed to call police and get to a shelter. Mothershead is out on bail but didn't answer the door at his current home in West Dallas. If convicted, he faces 90 years in prison.
Hillary, what's his status, the status of his employment with MPS?
Well, MPS says he's currently on unpaid leave until this case is resolved, and he's due back in court at the end of the month.
Here we go.
The teacher at Milwaukee's Hamilton High School charged with human trafficking and sexual assault.
Tonight, he's responding to the allegations only to our Tom Durian.
Would you like to talk to us about the allegations that have been leveled against you?
No, thank you.
Can you tell us, are they true?
No, they are not.
At his home tonight, Christian Mothershead denied the allegations leveled against him by the district attorney's office and a woman and her son from the Philippines. In this criminal complaint, they are referred to as MY and RY. And it all started back in 2017 when prosecutors say Mothershead met the woman online at AsianDating.com. He traveled to the Philippines and promised when she came to the United States, life would be beautiful. He promised to enroll her children in school, take care of her family, get married, and pick her up at the airport with roses. But it allegedly took a drastic turn fast. The complaint says he didn't have roses, but instead took the woman and her son to his messy car and handed them cleaning gloves.
Does that even make sense?
Such bullshit. Yeah, yo. What?
Does that even
Continue,
make
please.
sense?
Continue, please.
Ask. From there, the complaint alleges he sexually assaulted the woman and told her to clean his home constantly. She says if she didn't, he would threaten to send her back to the Philippines and throw things around the house. After she made things.
What's that?
I'm sorry, for telling you to continue on.
No, it's all good.
Thanksgiving dinner, she alleges Mothershead would not allow her and her son to eat and told her Thanksgiving is for Americans and they are not Americans.
Please, dude, who says that? Dude teaches Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude.
Why would somebody come up with these type of allegations?
Okay. Listen. It's a visa fraud. It's immigration fraud. She made up these things about me.
There it is.
Because
There
she
it
wants
is.
to stay in the country. I did none of these things.
The woman called.
There you go, guys. There it is. There it is. Right there. Now, which story sounds more believable? His story or hers?
His story.
Come on, dude. It's visa fraud. First of all, let's look at fault here. Number one, he flew all the way over to the Philippines to get a single mom. You can find that here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Guys, single moms are not the same over in other countries as they are here, okay? Single moms are pariahs in other countries. They are literally left over because no man in the Philippines, Vietnam, or whatever, Arab countries they will not take on bastard children. They just won't. They will not. So you're trying to tell me that you flew to the Philippines to scrape the bottom of the barrel when you could have just done that here. Doesn't make any sense. What happened was he probably flew her over here, and she thought that American white man, he must be living in a mansion, and then she ends up in Milwaukee and sees that life sucks. So then she calls the popo on him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Come
Or
on,
she
man.
could've just been like, this dude is a simp, and that was the plan from the beginning.
Yep. Come on, man.
Police.
If you think that a single mom is a red flag here, a single mom from an Eastern country is even worse. That's a real no-no. You know what I'm saying?
December of last year, and she and her son were taken to a shelter.
Of course they
at
were.
Hamilton High School, where he works. Parents were disturbed by the allegations.
I'm actually shocked. I can't believe that one of the teachers at my child's school would do something like that. That's crazy.
Mothershead maintained his innocence. You didn't tell her she couldn't leave, or
Never. Nothing. They're all lies. Okay? Completely innocent. Thank you. Goodbye.
Tom Durian reporting MPS did send us a
Look at this, guys. People in the comments like, dude, it's kind of funny because he was my Chinese teacher for 2 years. And he didn't seem like a bad person. Look at that.
He's kind of awkward, actually.
Maybe he's telling the truth because he did seem upset.
Yeah.
This was my Chinese teacher. This is strange. Look at that, man. Look at that.
Yeah, they're starting to be like,
look at that single mothers, bruh. Avoid them.
Yep.
Facts, dude. Look at that, man, guys. How does this even make sense? Like even the story. So he showed up to the airport with cleaning gloves and said, "Clean." What?
Crazy. That's very crazy.
That doesn't even make any sense. At least come up with a real story.
Yeah.
And guys,
she jacked into the Matrix and got the download of the Western woman bullshit.
Guys, think about going to like Saudi, Lebanon. You know what I mean? Places where like being a single mom is a big no-no. right? Think about the type of woman that ends up a single mom, unless her husband died, right? Ends up being a single mom in those countries, or like I said, in Vietnam, you know what I mean, and in Laos or whatever. And you're gonna take that woman over to the United States? Like, what is going on?
That was his first mistake.
Absolutely insane. Look at that.
I got a story about that too. When I first moved to a different station to where I'm at now, I was kind of like on the back end of soldiers coming from a deployment, and so when I met these soldiers, they were telling me that there was this guy from like the Saudi Arabia or something like that, and I just missed him, so I never met him. And what happened was he got taken to Fort Leavenworth. That's where they take you if you're a soldier, for prison. And the reason why was because his wife that he had brought over was all cool and dandy when she was overseas, but then when they got here after a few months, she started acting wild.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Filed a false DV claim on him, right? And in the military, the way it works is that there's literally like it's called like the victim's advocate kind of like department. So it's a culture where it's like if you get accused of something as a male soldier, the female already has this group that's there that's like getting after you. Basically, you're just at fault, period. And so after he got charged, he got brought up on something, and that was it. And literally everybody that knew him, the ones that I talked to, they was like, this dude never would have done that. She was like basically full of you know what, off the riff. And because basically she just wanted to get out the marriage. That was basically why. And she sacrificed the dude from all intents and purposes. Everybody that knew him was a good dude, was kind, polite, calm, everything.
That's crazy. Well, can't run it past him. Yep. Guys, now here's another thing that I'm going to talk about more. Guys, I think it's like 40 to like 47% of everyone involved in trafficking is female. Okay? And that's what people don't understand. So let's...
What do you mean?
Warm it up, Chris. What's up, man?
So,
Yo, no, what I mean is everyone, the prevailing narrative is that it's only men that are involved in trafficking, and all these dumb morons believe it. But you know what I gotta say to them, right?
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
It's lies. Almost half of the people involved in trafficking girls and stuff and children are women. Look at this one up here. 4 arrested in human bust. Look at that. The 2 of them were women. Look.
Teenage girl is safe tonight, and 4 people are under arrest charged with human trafficking.
The girl told police that she was forced to have sex with multiple men in a hotel room in Marietta. Fox 5's Portia Bruner joins us live with the story. And Portia, how did police find the girl?
Yeah, really disturbing details here. They say it came from a 911 call from the 15-year-old girl. They say they are commending her for making that brave call yesterday morning. The allegations against these 4 sex trafficking suspects are as disturbing as they are hard.
That's pretty much the ratio, guys.
Yeah, that's
it's
pretty
1 to
accurate
1
right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking. Marietta police say the young women and young men are charged with trafficking a person for labor or sexual servitude.
Damn.
And police say each one played a critical role in what allegedly happened to a 15-year-old runaway who called 911 from this motel off Northwest Parkway early Monday morning.
The 15-year-old stated that she had been forced to have sex with multiple men and that she needed help.
Officer Chuck McPhillamy says police arrived and rescued the girl who had managed to get out of the room to make the 911 call. He says detectives discovered the 15-year-old was held here over the weekend and feared she would be killed if she tried to escape. Warrants secured by Marietta police indicate 22-year-old Kamari Bolden
There you go.
did the girl's makeup in one motel room, photographed her, and helped post pictures in online escort ads.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty
Told you
standard
guys.
stuff.
I told
So there's
you
a
guys.
business basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said it's like almost 50%. It's like a 49% of the people busted for this stuff are women.
Then set up so-called dates for the girl to perform sex with unknown men for $80 in a nearby room.
$80?
Warrants indicate 17-year-old Laura Waugh was photographed with the 15-year-old and offered to perform sex acts with the girl in a
What?
Yeah, this is it's standard stuff.
Dang.
online ads.
But the whole incident speaks to how courageous she was to be able to call 911 and say, I'm in this predicament and I need help.
22-year-old Kenneth Thomas is charged with pimping and keeping a place of prostitution from August 17th to August 20th. And 26-year-old Douglas White is being held on the same charges. Police warrants indicate he and Thomas worked together to recruit the 15-year-old, rent the motel rooms, and have 3 men show up to have sex with the 15-year-old on 3 separate occasions.
And here's the craziest part about it. Oftentimes, the women will lure in other girls. You know what I'm saying? So
More
like,
trusting.
like, hey, you want to come with me?
Most likely promising them something.
Yep, look at this.
Man and woman under arrest in Baldwin County charged with human trafficking.
And it was a traffic stop for an illegal lane change on I-10 that led to those arrests. Deputies say they found an 18-year-old girl badly beaten and scared in the car with those 2 suspects.
And investigators telling our house shared they believe she was forced into prostitution.
Damn.
22-year-old Brianna Marie Chantham and 20-year-old Benjamin Mark.
Yo, that's a mean looking chick, dude.
Marcus Sapp has been charged with human trafficking.
What's that?
No, go ahead.
And possession of marijuana. Because Sapp is less than 21 years of age, the Baldwin County Sheriff's Department's policy won't publish a mugshot. Both suspects are from
If they're less than 21 years of age?
Baldwin County, California.
Guys, California. Well, other than where Jameson lives, California can just fall off the face of the earth at this point.
Sacramento, California, but investigators say they'd been in the Houston area for some time before heading east.
Of course, Houston, right, guys? Of course. And then there was the other one.
A teenager taken nearly 200 miles away and brought right here to San Antonio. Investigators say the human trafficking case led to 2 arrests.
Social media apparently played a role in luring the 15-year-old girl from her home in Houston. The Night Team's Petty Santos tells us this all unfolded last week, and those 2 arrests made just hours ago.
Yeah, those arrests involved an 18-year-old and a 35-year-old from here in San Antonio.
She looks. Did someone from a funeral home do her makeup? Right? That's the
Cake batter face.
Yo, she looks like she should be in a freaking at a wake or something, you know?
No, and the churches said they are facing range from assault of a child. Take a look. Mitchell on her way to. She contacted the 15-year-old over Snapchat and the Cash App.
So here's the question you could ask.
Come on, dude. What's that?
Where are the fathers? How are these kids getting contacted?
Tactical. Are you serious? Are you seriously asking that question?
Like, I'm serious.
If you had to ask that
no. Like, I get it, but it's like, how are people just not seeing? Like, generally speaking, whatever. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Because the moms don't really care, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
How are they just that dumb? They're not like. All right, so forgive me. Right, so I remember. My bad. Story time, real quick. My old duty station, I had my senior person above me. He has like 2 daughters, right? So the 2 daughters, one of them is like 12 or something like that. Freaking psychopath. I'm talking about saying she's going to delete her parents. Very disrespectful, whole 9 yards. The other one is like really young. But one of the things that this guy he told me was there was situations where they found the older daughter like late at night outside, like walking around like miles away. Like they located her phone, and it come to find out there are people that like got contact with them on the computer. Like, so even when the father's there, someone is like talking to the kids and tell them to do crazy stuff. Not just to walk out at the middle of the night, but like literally, like he said he woke up one night in his bed and his daughter was literally standing near their bed staring at them with like something in her hand. That is some scary stuff. Yeah,
like
go
some
ahead.
kind of blood object.
Yes, like legit. And he legit thinks some like whatever's going on with these computers, or like people are just contacting these kids, and these kids don't have no freaking discernment. Like, yo, why are you standing at like the head of your parents' bed in the middle of the night with something in your hand? Like, why are you doing this? And I'm not just saying that, like he legit like went on her computer and saw like the conversations and stuff that she was having with whoever it was. And that's with the father in the home. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's almost impossible now. If you have if your kid has a smartphone or some kind of something, it's impossible to the point to track what they're doing. Even if you put parent control on there, they know how to bypass it. So
Don't give them a phone or limit the usage of the phone. Limit the use of the phone, because that's how they're getting to these kids, like legit. And he's in dude, when he was telling me this stuff, right? It was kind of like I've had so many interactions. And Jay knows that. So I'm not married. I'm relatively the same age and stuff, right? So I'm privy to like a lot of stuff that married guys are going through. Like they tell me stuff, and in that context, I've run into a lot of dudes that tell
difficulties.
me. Okay, my bad. You good? But I've run into many situations, stories where the dudes, they got families, got 2-3 kids, and they be telling me these stories where like it's either the stories that I just told you, or there's something wrong with the kid where the kid is doing a lot of crazy stuff, and it's coming from the phones. It's not necessarily like I'm on YouTube or whatever, but some like people are contacting them and they're doing crazy stuff because of that.
yeah, but it's not just the phone too. What you got to understand is like it's also this whole this therapy shit where now these kids are taking pills at such a young age. They're basically taking
teachers
coke.
are telling them to they okay. It went from people being lazy and wanting teachers to raise their kids for them to now all of a sudden teachers are saying, well, we know better than you do about your kid's gender and all this other stuff about what your kid needs to learn in school. You know, when it comes to all that, we know better than you, no matter what. All because we majored in early French poetry and couldn't get any other jobs, so we decided to become teachers.
Facts.
Clown world, dude. Absolute clown world, man.
Facts.
And I'm telling you guys, like, there's so many influences. And here's the thing, guys. You know who actually has this the worst?
Ooh.
And is all this LDHD TV transformers Cardi B foolishness is young girls. And I'm gonna tell you what. Listen, guys, we don't really have an identity crisis when we're like, so we don't have the whole like insecurities growing up like girls do, right? Because we have things like sports, video games, we have stronger bonds with our friends, right? Whereas girls are in this constantly shifting hormonal social foolishness. That's why bullying, when boys bully each other, it's not half as bad as when girls do. Because oftentimes, if me and Chris, for instance, start disrespecting, we're gonna get in a fight at some point. If you're bullying a boy, at some point, you know, if he has the balls, he's gonna smack it in the mouth, and that's gonna settle it. You know what I'm saying? Girls, it's not like that. It keeps going and going and going, and they end up deleting themselves. Now, girls want to belong more than guys do, okay? Or they want to belong, and they need more validation. So what happens is they end up on these Reddit threads and Facebook groups, and they're all of a sudden everyone's LDHG, TV, Transformer, furry, all this foolishness, right?
Yep.
What happens if a guy decides to put on a dress and take estrogen? There's nowhere near the side effects as if a girl starts taking the puberty blockers and testosterone. The physical changes that women go through and their cancer rates, all this stuff, is way worse than men. A man can take a bunch of estrogen for years and years and years, and then just go off it, and then end up somewhat normal. Women, all of a sudden, their voices change. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Their hair starts to thin. The doctors tell them that the first thing that they should do is get top surgery.
Yep.
Like, you cannot come back from that.
Yep.
And what happens is that they're starting to have these studies now. They're showing that a lot of these people that thought that they were transformers ended up either being really effeminate men or really butch chicks, but they were still men and they were still women. They never wanted to be LDHD. I mean, transformers. Oftentimes, it's a soft form of bullying, right?
Yeah.
Because they're getting so much a support from people that they don't give a damn about them. And guys, there was a video that this woman did who's from my hometown in Washington State. So she's from Olympia, Washington, and she was saying that she was a lesbian, right? And her first girlfriend pressured her into transitioning. Look at that. Hysterectomy, double mastectomy, and deep transformer regret at 24. Absolute clown world. And no one talks about this. No one does. All these YouTube channels that talk down on saying that going back from being a transformer is bad, they get put down. You know what I'm saying? They get censored. And I'm trying to figure out, I'll find it. But this woman said that, her first girlfriend that she ever had was like, oh, you seem kind of masculine, so you must be a transformer. And she's like, I don't think I am. She's like, yes, you are. Then all of her friends are like, oh my God, we heard that you're a robot in disguise. Yay! And the farther that she went into it, the more support that she got from these people. And it wasn't until she broke up with her ex that she realized that this is foolishness. It's crazy, you know? So, yeah, all these girls are basically being preyed upon by this.
It's the neuroticism of the females, man. Like a lot of it, we kept a lot of it as men. We kept a lot of it in check, man. A lot of it in check. Like, regardless of how bad whatever their theory says we were, all of the crazy stuff that's happening now, we kept a lot of it in check, man. And we kept we kept each other in check, to tell the truth. But now, because they're allowed, like the crazy neurotic stuff. Back in the day, you would have done like I call it a system reset with a woman. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but you would do a system reset and it would shut them the hell up. We can't do that nowadays. We can't do that nowadays. And it's not even just them. It's all of the outliers, the degenerates, the ones that are starting to become normalized now.
Yeah, and they're getting all the coverage because they are the loudest voices, and people like drama, and especially
that's the reason why now, I'll be having the conversations with the younger soldiers about this stuff, because a lot of them they know, like, they talk about this stuff, like what we're talking about. They're talking about it, like they're hip to what's going on, but they still kind of have the progressive idea, but they know something is wrong. And it's kind of like, look, you admit something is wrong, and you keep attempting to use the progressive idea of how society should go, but then it's like we never had these problems back in the day. And on top of that, the same people, quote unquote women, who joined up with all of the sub grievance groups, right? So you had the HDTV people, right? Then you had the small segment of like the Hotep Black Power.
Oh yeah, BLM.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No, I wouldn't even say them. That's different. We're talking about the Hotep Egyptologist conscious community. The Brother Polite.
You mean like
all those knuckleheads. Brother Polite, Mr.
Umar
Mr.
Johnson?
Going, huh?
Umar
yeah.
Johnson? Okay.
Brother Polite, Mr. Going after little girls. Getting caught.
you have oh, I didn't know that. Holy snap. But
you
you
didn't
have
know?
no, I did not know that. Like but you have these sub grievance groups that have been joining up for years to fight the patriarchy or fight
when all they do is fight each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
and then at the end of it, what do we see right now? The consequences, right? With the whole like the Transformers going into the women's sports. Now they're complaining, you're coming into women's spaces. Well, you guys have been going into our spaces for the past 10, 15 years, coming into the men's bathroom when we, in sports arenas, right? After the games and stuff, when the men are naked and whatnot, you went into the Boy Scouts. Remember the whole Boy Scout situation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where you remember that, right? Oh, yeah, you know what? It's not inclusive. You need to allow the females to come in. Then they came in. Then they forced them to drop the boy from the Scouts. And then what happened? The Boy Scouts freaking collapsed. And now all of the consequences, you can see it right now. They're complaining, trying to pass laws like, we don't want the Transformers in the women's sports. Or look what's going on with the bathrooms and stuff like that. And now look at what's happening with the kids in the schools. With you seen a story about the the teacher who was like he's both a quote unquote kid lover, a convicted kid lover, and he's also, I think, a teacher or one of the ones that reads to them or whatnot. It's a brand new story, happened like a few days ago, and it's kind of like back in the day, these people would have been dealt with, quote unquote, without me being too specific. But now they're complaining to us, like, "Hey, we don't know what's going on." Blah blah blah. We told you what the hell was going on,
guys. Hold on. So here's where it all stems from. All right, hold on. And guys, Chris has been on there when we talked about the rise of Christian feminism, right? Guys, I'm not religious at all, but the church used to be the focal point of the community, right?
Yep.
You guys, now look, this pastor right here, this big church, got caught clapping some dude's cheeks in church.
I saw
Busting
this.
open some dude's booty hole, and now he's, I have sinned against you.
He had a 2-year relationship with the dude. He was living with him.
Yeah, and now look, listen.
I wanted to come on today and to not so much as to address the things that are out, the things that have said, the allegations, the video.
There was a video.
He looks like Eddie. He looks like Eddie Long too, low key.
Yep.
Always sing that I owe this not only to God, but I owe this to the people that I love. I owe this also to my pastor, my bishop, to the Full Effect Global Alliance, to the church that I pastor, the Remnant Church Outreach Ministry, by the ministry, the struggles that we don't address because we want to remain strong. We want to be
blah 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 blah. But look, someone said you're extremely courageous and brave. It takes a whole lot to come up here. Not saying what happened is acceptable, but all I'm saying is that you're a real man. And keep in mind, we are human. We've messed up in so many ways.
For 2 years? For 2
Don't
years?
beat up.
Sure.
Don't beat up on yourself.
Oh,
We're
man.
all sinners. May sin not be yours. But at the end of the day, we're all sinners. We've all struggled. Fight your battle. Forgive yourself. I hope you find peace. And I'm sure all your children and grandchildren won't love you any less. Please. Please.
For 2 years.
For 2
Come on,
years.
man.
There's a difference between you slip, trip, and fall into someone's butt. But like 2 years, you lived with this dude, and again, there's a difference. If it was kind of like he was part of the new, you've seen all these churches where now the pastors or whatever
They have BLM and LDHCTV flags.
yeah,
and
they
stuff
got
in there.
they got the color, the rainbow flags, sashes, and all that stuff. If it was that, it's kind of like, why you complain? He knows he wrong. He knows he wrong. He knew he was wrong.
This lady said that she's mad. Oh no.
What are you here for?
Listen, like I said,
What you on TikTok or something? What you on?
I'm not interested in nothing that you talking about right now because I don't even think you care about me. Because what if you die? What if you die? What's gonna happen to me if you die? Who's gonna take care
She gonna kill him. That's what.
What was
that
that?
happened. She's mad because he won't put her on the house. What's that?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
she's mad because he won't put her on a deed to his house, and she's not his beneficiary.
Who are you?
Nah.
You
shipping about some paperwork right now.
If you really care about me, I would be taken care of. If you
I'm gonna take care of
Christ, guys.
She's a gaslighter.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. And guys, anytime that these chicks get in this mode, because you guys, she's trying to make it seem like she's crying. You don't see any tears, guys. This is what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Just barking. That's all it is.
She's in battle mode right now.
Straight up, dude. Come on, man. Guys, I am immune to shame. You can't shame me into a damn thing. I don't think so. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I have an idea.
What?
So my idea is we should if it's possible, I'm gonna try to do it on my channel too. I'm gonna have probably a 5-minute video of like this is this week's red flag.
Tactical, you have a channel?
I do, but it's not like really big or anything like at all. It's just my own musings and that's it. It's not even like for views or whatever. It's just me like taking notes of what's currently going on. It's not big at all. But something like this, I think like as dudes, and I think
can drop the link, man. I can drop the link, guys. Who wants to check out his channel?
No, trust me, it's BS. It was like a project.
What you think? I thought the same thing about mine.
I thought the same about mine.
I thought the same thing about mine. Playboy. There's always look. I never thought that you, Chris, Pyro, Trevor, Rajai, all you guys that come and watch my stuttering ass. I never thought that. Seriously, guys, no. I'm gonna beat you on some game. Hold on, because I need to say this. If I would have started this channel in 2020 when I first started wanting to, I would have 90,000 subs. Because everyone who started around that time blew up.
Yeah.
MTR, Kevin Samuels, all these guys started because there was nothing to do. Everyone's locked up in the house. I put it off. I remember I bought my microphone. I bought all this stuff really like right when the cough started. But I waffled. I was afraid that I was gonna fail. I was afraid that no. I had a whole plan written out. I had all this, and I put it off until finally in 2022, I said, screw it. And I just started posting videos. And I'm telling you, you would be shocked, dude. You'd be shocked. Who wants to listen to what you got to say? Because, guys, I'm shocked every day. When all you crazy subscribe to my channel, I'm shocked every day. I wake up and I have more subs, dude. So all I'm trying to say, dude, is look, man. You just put it out there, man.
All right.
Yeah, just try. Like I had 50 subscribers last year. Now I have 650. Like,
Yeah.
Is like, I'm not a good. You can ask my family. I'm not a good talker at all. But if you keep putting content out there, AJ found my channel. Like AJ found my channel because I was trolling Jesse Lee Peterson. It wasn't even Manosphere related. So like, trust me. Like just don't even worry about the other stuff. Put your stuff out there. Keep speaking that truth out there.
And the thing is, you have a certain viewpoint. So, for instance, you're like military, right? Yeah. So there needs to be. I don't see a lot of former military or active like military red pill guys. Yeah. Someone needs to keep these young, Marines and airmen and stuff on some red pill game, man. Because there's so many, or especially people that are gonna join up. Think about everything that you can tell these young 18, 19-year-old guys that are going to join, where you can be like, hey, look, y'all, this is what to expect from a Manosphere perspective. Chris, Pyro, F YouTube. Have you seen anyone do that at all?
It's only one person.
It's like
Redonkulous Pops. If you ever get a chance, Redonkulous. He was like a Airborne Ranger.
I know him.
Yeah, you know him, right? Funny dude.
I know him,
and he does it from a retired perspective. Like he tells you everything about the military, and then he relates it to like the world. All red pill, pretty much same type of material you talk about.
Well, look, hey man, you know what? Look, I say go for it. Any support that you need from guys like me and Chris and the rest of us will help you out, man. But I'm telling you, we need more voices. Everyone has their own audience. Everyone has their own way to say things and do things that'll appeal to the billions of people that are on YouTube and in social media, man. I'm telling you guys, like, I wish I kick myself, and like, I'll also look. Okay, I never tried to compare myself to other channels, only because, like I said, when I dropped my one video that went viral, I'm telling you guys, like, I went from like 116 subs to like 700 and something subs in like a week. So I was like, dang, like, I think I'm actually good at this. But you guys just never know.
What was the original video?
It was the women being ignored in the workplace. The first one.
I love those videos.
Yeah. And matter of fact, I need to keep that series going, you know. But the thing is, that series made me, like, that one video took off. It had like 20,000 views in like 3 days, and at the time I didn't know how to ride that momentum, because I was still new to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, tactical. So reach out to me, dude, and if you have any, I can give you like my tips and hints for YouTube, man, because you learn a lot along the way, and I'd rather kind of show you some of the stuff that I've learned the hard way. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right.
But yeah, man, just do it.
I'll try. Like, I don't.
And here's the thing: you don't think that you're the shit either. You know, oh man, I'm gonna go on YouTube and kick it, and that's why you were gonna do well. Just like Chris, I don't see Chris walking around like, oh, I'm the shit. Like some of the knuckleheads that got. That was the one thing about. I don't usually talk about other channels, but about Fresh and Fit, right? Is those guys, I heard that they would leverage their channel for like nay and everything. I just think that their success got to their head. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that ended up being their downfall more than anything else.
I got to step away real quick, gentlemen.
Yeah. But guys, look, here we go. Family loses mother of 12 after medical emergency. Guys, really? This? Someone shot up the club 12 times with this chick?
Yes. It's very possible. Ninjas is down awful. Like out here.
Come on.
I mean, if they would like, what should I say? Beat up a beluga whale
Oh God.
They were beat up a beluga whale.
I mean, like, it's pretty normal. It's gonna be shocking to
man.
some people.
What do you say
Especially when
on the league? Hey, yeah, you're the guy from high school. You used to date all the big girls. Hey, what did we used to call you? Oh yeah, the herdsman. Oh man! All right, here we go.
Oh my god!
And that mom was gone. When she still got little kids here to look after. It is so hard.
Unexpected, heartrending, piercing pain. A Detroit mother of 12 gone at the young age of 42. One of the children found.
Yes, her daughter found her on the floor, getting ready for school.
That was Tuesday morning. Tiffany Holliday's brother said.
Oh yeah.
What happened with this chick? She had a heart attack or something?
Oh
shit.
man, now I see it. Oh jeez.
Bro, what? It's like
mother of 12?
Like, who said that?
Oh man! Right when I saw it, I thought.
Oh shit!
Oh man!
Instead of oh yeah, she says oh no.
Oh seriously, dude.
Oh, wow, mother of 12.
Oh, she had a stroke, dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
Do you think it was a natural stroke, or do you think it was
Of
the?
course it was.
You think it was the cooties?
Nah, it was probably all the bacon grease she got. Never mind. All right, guys. I don't want the.
It was just a horrible moment.
I don't want the stream.
You never want to see the kids, especially at that age, finding a mother on the floor like that. It's just it was just crazy.
Her family says Tiffany was giving, loving, a wonderful spirit.
I'm disabled. I couldn't take care of myself, and she opened up her doors to me. You know what I mean? So if she did it for me. She did it for everybody. You know, it doesn't matter who you were, as white, black, yellow, green. She did whatever she could to help the community.
A family now trying to move forward. She leaves behind kids ages 1 through 26.
What? 1
What?
through 26, guys.
When I heard like 40.
Damn, 16. 16, guys.
Guys.
When she had her first kid, 16. Guys. That means she's been in the streets since 12, bro.
Dang, dude. Did she think that if if she didn't use her birth canal every like 1 or 2 years that it wouldn't work no more, or what? Like, what's going on?
Take care of my little sisters. No. Make sure they straight and make sure they fed and all right.
But they still need help to give Holiday a proper goodbye.
We're just asking for you.
Of course, they're doing a GoFundMe.
Jesus Christ.
Of course.
I'm saying we already.
Araiza Irvin says she was giving it away for free.
She was helping out the community.
We just need your help and support and trying to help us, put Tiffany away properly, because that's what she would want. She gave so much to the community.
12
she gave so much to these kids.
She gave a lot.
Yep, 12 kids.
Parties. She throw gatherings. She throw graduation parties.
Wait, so how many baby fathers does she have?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't say. Let me see if I can find Tiffany Holiday.
Because she had her first at 16. So
where's the 26-year-old?
Yeah, she has a 26-year-old. She had a 26-year-old. She's 42. Jesus, man.
Let's see. Let's see if we can. Let's see what we can see. Oh, no,
all right, Joe. I gotta be out. Take care.
Hey, tactical. Hit me up, man.
All right, I'll send you an email when I can. All right.
All right, man. Stay up.
Take care.
Take care, gentlemen. Peace.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say, man. That's crazy, though, man.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Well, they probably kept that out the news to make
Yeah.
to garner the sympathy. But yeah, that's actually really common. Like if you see like a girl that's, she had her first kid at 16, 15, 17, you know what I mean? That means she's been in the streets like way long, like 5 years prior
Yeah.
to that. So,
Yep.
that's one of the unfortunate realities.
Guys, I'm doing a video that I'm gonna have out, and it's gonna be I'm gonna start a series called the Crappy Dating Advice on TikTok, right? Because there's all these relationship gurus and stuff that tell these women all this terrible advice for dating. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. Yeah, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And guys, the only thing worse than women telling women horrible advice is women giving men horrible advice. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's crazy, man. The only thing worse than that is the only thing worse than these women trying to tell women how to date is women trying to tell men. The only thing worse than Chris has a lot of videos on this too, guys. Pickup artists are the worst part of the manosphere.
Yeah, worse than the incels.
I can't think. Yeah.
Worse than the incels.
Yeah, pickup artists are worse than incels. Okay,
yeah.
They're the worst. The only thing worse than male pickup artists are female pickup artists.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything worse than that? And guys, you know what? Here, guys. I had the race car out, so I was gonna do a video on this. We're gonna talk about this right now. Since Pyro's black, Chris is black, I'm black. Guys, did you see this with this Takia chick who got deleted? She just tried to run the cop down with the car, and then the cop put one through the windshield, and they were like, hands up, blah, 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 BLM, right? And they were trying to say she wasn't stealing. Yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, so they already starting with the BS. It's always around the year before election year, and then it's election year. This is when the BS starts. Oh my God.
All these people. And here's the thing, guys. White people and blacks ourselves always define ourselves by our lowest denominator. Why? Why do people show out for people that are stealing and robbing and not for these kids that are actually trying to make it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Black kids that are in college, why don't you support them? Black men in the military, black women and men who are on the police force, who are trying to start businesses, trying to make things better. But we always have people show out for all the lowest common denominator people and say, oh, she was an angel. He was a saint. No, he wasn't. No, she wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, like we always joke about like the Pookies and Ray Rays, but they're the most, not only are they the most irresponsible, they're the most protected.
Yes. Yep.
Yes. It's like, I don't get it. It's crazy to me.
That's true. I don't understand, guys. I don't. I've been black for 42 years, and I just don't understand that cops are more willing to put money on the books for their son who's in prison than pay for books for their son who's in college.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't make any sense. And guys, this is foolishness. Now they're trying to sue Kroger's and all that. She was a bright light. She was stealing. And then, guys, never hold court in the street. If there's one thing 50 and 304 has taught us, right, guys, is never hold court in the street, especially if you're black, because all you're gonna hear is so all you got to do is say yes, officer, no, officer, and then kind of turn around and sue their ass. That's all you got to do, man. Trust me, that's all you got to do. they got to do. And now once again, BLM is out there to build some more lesbians, mansions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's
Yo,
crazy.
bro, you know what, AJ? I gotta give your brother credit, bro. He he said something. All right, I don't want to repeat what he said, but he said a certain group are the scum of the earth. And you know what? He might be right, because I've been really watching these septum wearing,
Facts.
college educated
Facts.
ladies of a certain group say the most horrible things. Like, I've really been watching them for the past weeks, ever since your brother said that. Like, really been watching him. And I've been hearing him say some of the worst things I have ever heard from human beings, talking
Facts.
about black men in particular.
That's
calling
true.
black men bullet bags, calling black men all types of stuff. It's like I'm literally like,
group,
wow.
If you could Thanos snap them all away, the world would be a better place. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you know, it's I can't even deny that shit. No
I'm
more,
inevitable. Like freaking Thanos, you know what I mean? But guys, this is the last thing that I'm going to talk about here, okay? Look at this, guys. So for those of you guys who don't know, look at this. Okay, so this Nike store, the Nike community store, is one of the hallmarks of Portland, Oregon. Okay, like it's people come from all around to go.
Community store is a fixture in Northeast Portland. The retail giant stands tall among other storefronts along a busy stretch of Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
How's the irony for that, right?
Look inside and you'll find racks of neatly folded Nike gear and rows of shoes, but no customers. The Nike store has been closed for more than a month, and the company won't say why.
Guys, why do you think this Nike store was closed in Portland, Oregon?
Steelers.
Yep.
Steelers.
Facts, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it will be closed for the next 7 days, a message that's been repeated for weeks. Despite the notice posted online, customers show up almost every day.
Usually stores let you know what's going on because customers want to know. But no
What
answer.
is that on her jacket right there? Is that a dude with an afro?
The door kind of leaves it suspicious.
Oh,
especially when you're paying $5 for gas, and then it's like, thanks.
The Nike community store has always had an issue with theft, explain several people associated with the store. Although recently, shoplifting has risen to new levels. Criminals have become more brazen, stealing armloads of Nike merchandise and walking out the front door with no fear of being arrested. Security guards contracted by Nike admit they're forbidden from physically stopping shoplifters.
What's the point of even having it? What's the point? What's the point?
It's too risky.
It's obvious that they've stolen something and they're looking to unload it somewhere.
Pastor Paul Greenidge of New Song Community Church has seen people flee the nearby Nike store with stolen shoes and clothing. I mean, you've been here a long time.
30-some years.
30-some years.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything like this?
It's unprecedented. Nothing like this.
KGW's analysis of Portland crime data found since 2019, the Nike community store has reported 437 shoplifting cases to police. Citywide,
those are the ones that they've reported.
That's second only to the Mall 205 Target. Police, prosecutors, and retailers complain shoplifting, or organized retail crime, is a citywide epidemic, largely fueled by drug addiction. Over the past 4 months, several businesses have closed their doors because of crime and security concerns, including a Cracker Barrel, Stanford's, and a couple Starbucks locations. The Nike store is
You know how much you got to steal shit for Starbucks to close in the Northwest?
especially noteworthy because of its history.
The credit goes to the Black community.
Ron Herndon, along with the Black United Front, approached Nike 38 years ago and urged the company to build its first ever factory store on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, then called Union Avenue, an area once plagued by crime and violence.
Isn't it funny how Martin Luther King Avenue is always the most crime-ridden place in the city? You know what I mean?
Man,
but
every
the
time
thing,
I see, sorry.
the
Oh
thing
no, I was about
about
to.
this place is, guys, you can go here and they have a cool thing where you like make an appointment and then they have you run on this surface, and all these people watch you run and they make you custom shoes. Like there's a whole experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look, here we go.
Yeah, in a statement, Nike suggested it's committed to the community in North and Northeast Portland and is considering future locations. But in the meantime, it will permanently close the Nike store on Northeast MLK Boulevard.
There you go,
Several
guys.
community leaders tell me they are deeply disappointed. The Nike community store has really been a fixture in Northeast Portland since 1984. It was Nike's first ever factory store. The sneaker giant pledged to donate a portion of the store's profits to community-based nonprofits, and it did. Over the years, Nike has donated millions to the surrounding community. But ongoing issues with theft created serious problems at the Nike community store. As we documented last year, thieves often ripped off armloads of Nike shoes and clothing with no fear of being arrested. We saw it firsthand. Security guards contracted by Nike admit they're forbidden from physically stopping shoplifters. The store quietly closed a year ago, and Nike has really been silent about its future until today. Nike tried working with City Hall and requested off-duty Portland police officers provide security at the community store, but the mayor said no.
Of course he did.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he did. Guys, do you honestly think that these people in these cities, in these woke cities, give a shit about any of the business owners?
No.
See, and especially all the new businesses, they set up shop. They go to LA, they go to San Diego, they go to San Francisco, they go to Portland, they go to Seattle, they go to Oakland. We got an awesome new market where everyone's gonna care about our store, and it's gonna be good for business. Get the fuck out of here! Come on, man. That's it, guys. And they have to close. It's crazy, man. Absolutely insane. But yeah, guys. So I hope that Mel Tucker, I hope that he sues. He's gonna sue. He's gonna get paid a lot of money, because I guarantee that they have the receipts. He has the text messages, and he probably has the pictures too on his.
So I missed that part, but I was gonna ask you because I already know about this story.
Oh yeah, what do you think, Chris?
Did you go into like the girl? You like the accuser? Did you go into her history of her story? Do you know what her story is, bro?
So she was supposedly gang raped, right?
Yeah, I was. So look, I'm not laughing at the situation, but like the stories that she has and basically what her job is afterwards, and all of her pictures is basically her with like a different football team. I'm like, why are they hiring her to talk to these football teams?
Yeah,
like
look at that.
10K. I'm like, what? So what? I'm like, what? Like, if there's no way I'd be a football player, I would call that out immediately. I'm like, why are we hiring her?
So she went to Michigan State and shared her story of being gang raped at 24. Okay.
And that story doesn't add up. I read that story.
But look.
Yeah.
So this is the timeline. Then he got his extension. So this was in August in 2021. Then they made her an honorary captain. Tracy and Tucker stay in touch following her visit. She returns to Michigan State as an honorary captain for a spring game. What?
Yeah.
Why? Then the phone call, April 28th, 2022. So this is a year later that he had become aroused when Tracy made a comment about her appearance, needing to go to the gym before discussing having phone sex. Tucker alleges they said that they have phone sex once, but Tracy denies his account of the phone call. According to Tracy, Tucker sent her a photo of them together at the spring game and made a comment about her body, and then started flogging the dolphin. Tracy was uncomfortable during the phone call and cried after the call ended, but she stayed on during the whole call.
Yeah, that's cap. This is where this
They're
is
just
where
trying to get out of this $95 million
yeah.
contract.
That contract that he has, like to be honest, like on the sports side of things, it's a ridiculous contract that he has. So they're trying everything that they can to get out of it. But this is foul the way they do you
What
just to get out of it.
training can this chick give? Like, I don't understand.
I don't, but look, she has like she does this with like she's been to Michigan. No, she's been to Michigan, not just Michigan State, Michigan University. She's been to the Dallas Cowboys. Like like I don't get it, but
Clown world, dude.
But what I noticed is usually a lot of black male coaches that she usually goes to to do these things.
Not surprising.
I don't know what that's all about, but
I tell you guys, Pyro, Chris, Jameson, dude, you got to put on a dress and a wig, and we'll do a Jussie Smollett on you, bro.
Oh.
And then you can film yourself. Oh, I'm a poor transformer.
Oh, man.
And then you can start a GoFundMe, bro. I'm telling you, it'll work. Guys, how is this a bad plan? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the key word is being black male. Facts. Guys, last thing. This is like the final last thing. Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, and also black men really like
wasn't
white
he
collars,
dating
so.
one of the Carter? Okay.
Who?
So this Timothy Chalamet guy, I don't know. He has this rabid fan base. He's one of these dudes who looks like a chick, but all the girls are all over him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so is he like a Harry Styles type looking dude?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So he was in Dune. So now he's hanging out with Kylie Jenner. And all of his fans are like going off. Ah, yeah, wow, yeah, she's so beneath him and blah blah blah. It's like, dude, she's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably doesn't have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's a 6. You know what I'm saying? So why would he not bust them cakes? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand.
How old is Kylie now? I don't even know.
Oh, I don't. Let me see, guys. If I would have known that, I've been replaced by a freaking alien invader. All right, look at that. Okay, hold on. Age.
Kylie's been getting pimped out ever since she was like.
Kylie is 20. He's 26. She's 27.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because Kylie's been getting pimped out ever since like underage, bro. Like, there's already been stories. Have you ever heard of this rapper called Ink Monstar? Have you heard of Stitches? Yes. Yeah, so they're best friends. Like, these guys, I remember in 2014 and 2015, I would listen to the interviews that they would have. They talked about basically having Kylie when she was like 14, 15.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
I remember watching that in 2015. I was like, what the
Yeah, man.
what is this world?
All these
Crazy.
chicks are all upset about the fact that he would be with this chick. So I'm just surprised that they're even together, because he's small and white, and we all know how the Kardashians get down.
Oh Lord.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna shut this bad boy down, guys. I will have 50 and 304s. I'll have a special edition this weekend, probably Sunday night, guys, because I got a video you guys gotta see, man. I have 2 videos about lesbians and how violent they are. I was gonna make a video, maybe I'll make a video about this one, but the cops show up and these 2 chicks have been wailing on each other, and also the one where the chick's mad about her girlfriend and she decides to punch a girl in the face. Okay, so I'll have that. Today, guys, I am gonna officially move Send the Asteroid to Sundays, guys. So Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
So not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday, I will make an announcement on the channel, guys. And then 50 and 304s will be moved to Thursday instead of Tuesday. So I will spell this all out on the channel, guys. And then, like I said, the new channel is going to be coming soon. I'll do the lives for 50 and 304s on both channels. And then when I can do enough, I get enough subs on the other channel to go live, we'll transition the lives there. So, Pyro, Chris, any closing statements? Chris, can you please drop your channel in the comments, please? And guys, drop a like on the stream.
Oh,
Hit up the Venmo and the Cash App. And yeah, guys. Last words. Any closing words?
I have one.
Yeah.
All I can say
Pyro,
is, yep.
Oh no, Pyro, I say you go. Yeah.
All right. So all I can say is, these guys who go to college and think that they can get any woman. I mean that they can get any woman they want, but they have to be careful, or don't attempt doing the dirty in college. Just I this saying to just don't defecate where you eat or sleep.
Yep.
Like you would get yourself into trouble. Just don't think about doing that thing. The same thing you said about the other guy, AJ. I was talking about. Yeah.
Sad, man. Sad. Chris, closing statements.
Oh yeah, man. I wish Tactical Insider stayed, because I actually like what like he really has a lot good things to put out there. I'm surprised that he said he just started his YouTube. I thought he already had it, like. So I was literally gonna say, you never know which video that you put out there is gonna pop off.
Facts,
like
dude,
my most popular videos are the ones that I do not even care about. Literally it's the one when I talk about Riley Gaines, Jesse Lee Peterson, Hafiz, this whole ass nigga, and what else? And when I made that video about just Pearly Things, and basically I gained so many like black subs from that, because I was like one of the first to be like, yo, she's kind of, don't put all your hope and trust in her. And then when the stuff came out,
but here's the thing about Pearly Things is this. Okay, Pearly Things doesn't try and give guys advice like Melanie King and Roma Army and all of them, right?
Yeah.
So in the grand, she goes after chicks with our talking points, yes, but there's nothing more pathetic than someone like Melanie King that has she's a middle-aged single mom and trying to have sessions with men. What the hell can you teach any man about anything?
I will say this: Melanie King might be the most disingenuous person.
Facts.
But I'll actually not you know what? Not even her. Do you know it's Tyrese Gibson's ex? You know I talked about this, right?
Who?
You know Tyrese Gibson's ex? Do you know she's part of the Manosphere?
Who?
Samantha Lee. Samantha.
No.
The same woman that is dragging Tyrese in divorce court right now. She has a Manosphere channel, bro. Samantha Lee Gibson. She has her own channel on YouTube and everything.
Love Samantha Lee?
Yeah. She's a Manosphere. She's a Manosphere creator. I'm like, has nobody made an exposed video about? She's literally
her.
Yeah, that's Tyrese. That's the girl that's literally dragging Tyrese in court right now. Yes, she's a Manosphere creator.
I'm gonna call this one push through. I know it doesn't make sense, but push through. I know the thoughts are hard to stop, but push through. I know you're feeling weak, but push through. I know you feel alone, but push through. I know the marriage seems to be over, but push through.
Shut up. About wealth, guys. People listen to this woman.
Yo, she has like 400,000. She be getting cash apps, super chats. Yeah, I'm snitching on her because it's. I don't understand how nobody's going after her. I do not get it. I'm gonna have to do a video. I was like, nobody's going after her. I don't know why. I do not get it.
My free high value woman secrets ebook.
Yep.
I blame Paris. I blame Paris. You always be with women like these.
But I've seen people that I have friends that I know that have been reposting her stuff, and she's like, "Oh my god, she's one of the good ones." I'm like, bro, do you know who she is?
Guys,
Holy shit.
In addition to the above, I'm passionate about my spiritual growth in Christianity through Bible study lessons on different parts of the Bible through my lens. My hope is to educate, to inspire, to challenge, and help spiritual growth for those who want to connect and reconnect with God. Chris, it's time. It's time to have another rise of Christian feminism. I'm telling you guys, it's time.
Way worse than just
This
Pearly.
is crazy.
But I
do
haven't
not see myself as a relationship expert, but a woman who's learning lessons on the job and trying to teach these lessons to others without the heartbreak it took to learn them. 83 million views.
Yep. She has like black men love her channel, bro.
269,000 subs. Guys, this is fucking bullshit.
When we say
Wait. No, it's not. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this much. Guys, I don't knock anyone's hustle. If there's someone out there stupid enough to fall for this, that's their own fault. Guys, no, because I always say this. I don't knock anyone's hustle. You know, Derek Jackson, Steve Harvey, it's a hustle. It's when they don't say that it's a hustle. All right? But no, guys, I don't knock anyone's hustle because one day, Chris, you'll have 269,000 subs. They're like, man, fuck that whole ass Chris, my man.
I'm already getting that now, though. I'm already getting that now.
I was saying, man, you ain't your whole ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, man, I don't knock anyone's hustle. I just don't know how there's men who are following her. How?
This is the same woman dragging Tyrese in divorce court right now.
Look at this.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Look, you can see that. Hold on. Videos. You can see. Look at that. So 131,000 views, and this one blew up about the girl who sorry, you guys can't see this one, and then this one. I don't know what I got to work full time.
Those women in the cloud, bro.
Guys, this one just blew up, and I don't even know how. It just happened. So, but yeah, guys.
Yeah, you never know which subject that you push on. You never know what it's literally.
Seriously, man.
That Jesse Lee Peterson, I did that in one take, and I put my phone down. I didn't even think about it, and I had all these messages. I was just like, "Oh shit, what happened?"
That's how this lesbian series has been, dude. This shit's hilarious. There's guys in the comments that are like, "Dude, you are the only person that talks about this, that noticed this." And then, what was the video that I just did? Where I had all those haters in the comments. I think it was this.
Oh yeah, that's that lady. She was sloshed, bro.
Yo,
oh my
dude.
god.
Look at all the haters, dude. Look at
they're just like, oh, the misogyny comments.
You're a misogynist. That's how you know that you're doing something right, guys. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh yeah, and basically you were saying that men are better parents than basically single fathers are better than single mothers, which is actually true. I don't.
Were the sexist jokes necessary?
Yeah.
Guys. This is how you know that you're doing something right. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna shut this bad boy down. Check out Chris's channel. Guys, we are gonna get on Tactical's butt to get his channel going, guys. And when he does, so we all gotta go over there and show him some love, man, because we need more content creators. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I will talk to you guys on Sunday for a special edition of 50 and 304s. And guys, send the asteroids moving to Sunday. So, all right, you guys, I appreciate you. Have a good one, guys. Pyro, Chris, Have a good one.
Yeah.
Man, take
See
care,
you,
guys.
AJ. See you, Mike.
Thank you.